This is a Daly Fish quick hitter. This is a hook. All right. I want everyone to see before I bring John in what my man cave looks like in the morning. All right. Yeah, my son's usually sitting right there on the couch, but he's getting ready for the Raider game right now with me. You see my two TVs on the background. The red zone channel's on the left. Where I'm looking at it for some live action. John, we are live right now, and I have started. I want to show everyone what my man cave looked like. So I have people to call in and say, or chime in and, on the comments and say, Fish, what's your man cave look like? So before I brought you in, and we could tease what's going on in a great Tuesday show with our new time, I want to show what it looked like. What do you got? What do you got on the background? Is that the Browns?
I got a computer on, and then I've also got the TV on, so I'm watching the NFL Network. So I got the cheap version of the Red Zone channel, but this is really good, so works out great for me. Beginning to see a lot of great things. Obviously, I want to talk about what you're going to be doing tonight, but I'm watching a lot of the games today. The Titans at the Texans, proving to be an interesting game. The Jags are actually doing something against the Colts, so there's some pretty good drama that's cooking.
Here's how it works. If the Colts lose, all Pittsburgh needs is that the Raider game tonight against the Chargers doesn't end in a tie, which is minuscule. All right. But if Jacksonville wins and the Ravens beat the Steelers, the Raiders and the Chargers are in no matter what. So that takes a lot of drama out of tonight's game. And my son and I are going to do a shot at the Red Rock Casino if that happens and go and watch it. It'll be basically a preseason game, although one will be playing for the 6th seed and one for the 7th seed. So a lot of drama is going to happen the next hour and a half, and it's a lot of fun. Then in the afternoon, real quick, John, there's one big dramatic moment. If the 49ers beat the Rams, the Saints are out. But if the Rams beat the 49ers and the Saints win, the 49ers are out. Yeah. So we have a little NFC going on right now. What I'm shocked about, and look how excited I am, Aaron Rodgers is still playing as we speak for the Packers in a game against the Lions. It's actually a very good game. It's 14-13 Packers, I think, going into halftime. What the hell are they doing? What's wrong with these guys? They got to buy. Yeah. You explain it to me.
Well, the only thing I can think of is they think if they have too much time off that they're going to be rusty coming back for that first playoff game. My gut tells me is that I think they thought they were going to be up by quite a bit in the first half. They would rest in the second half. Jerry Jones and the Cowboys took a lot of heat for keeping Dak in there yesterday for a long time too. So, there's some teams that, they take that bye week. We don't do anything. And then all of a sudden they come back rusty. They're not ready for the playoffs. So I guess you got to kind of look at the teams and figure it out that way. That's the risk you got to take.
I want our audience to know, because John is brilliant through all his connections, and he really lines up a lot of our guests. And I'm the idiot that asks the stupid questions, and John actually asks the smart questions. So before he tells you on this Tuesday, we'll tell you this. When we do the grind this week, already the axes on coaches have started. Vic Fangio of the Denver Broncos got his walking papers this morning.
And he had a good game yesterday. He had a really good game. I
disagree. I think when you have a fourth or you're in the red zone on the 8-yard line, you got a 4th and goal with 3 minutes to go, and you kick a field goal. What happens? They kick it off to Mahomes, and Mahomes runs the clock out. That was it for him right there. They played hard for him.
I thought Denver played a good game, even though they had nothing at stake, which I thought was pretty good. So that's what I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I get so into this, and this is I get so excited watching these games. And then more people. I think Mike Zimmer, Matt Nagy, a couple others will be here. So we'll talk about that. But tell us about our new time and who's going to be on the show. I'm really excited about Tuesday's guest.
So Tuesday coming up, we're going to be on at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. It's a newer time. We figure we try to listen to a lot of you folks out there and what you want. And so we're going to do that. So again, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific will be on. Our guest this week is going to be Liz Callaway. And Liz Callaway is a Broadway star. She was in the original Cats. But more importantly, she's a huge New York fan. She's a New York Mets fan. So we're going to have some fun with her on that. And she's also a big Giants fan. And she's also, I believe she's a Nets fan, is what she was telling me. So you're going to get a kick out of her. She's a lot of fun, still performing, still out there, great personality. And you're going to really enjoy hearing what she has to say. Plus, we're going to have the hard line on. And it's going to be real interesting too, Fish, because on the Daly Fish hard line with John Hardison, You and him went with Alabama in tomorrow's big game, which is another thing we're going to talk about. And I'm going with Georgia. I think Georgia could be an upset, even though I kind of agree with you guys. Why would you go against Alabama, and Nick Saban? So we're going to definitely talk about that. We've got golf from Kapalua. I don't think it's going to be big. I'm going to watch it just to kind of go back and forth and see if there's anything dramatic there. But to me, I am so excited. I am so excited about hearing from you tonight at that Raiders game.
Like I said, we'll know if right now it looks good. I mean, the Ravens are losing 3-0 to the Steelers, and unfortunately for the Steelers, Najee Harris went out injured, and so did Deontay Johnson. So, that's the thing. And these games are there's important to these teams, and their hearts are bleeding on the field. Good thing for the Raiders, though, I found out, or it's great, you could find out too. Darren Waller's playing tonight for the Raiders, and that's a huge upgrade for them in the tight end position. Although I thought Foster Moreau played great. I talked to so many people that are on the script right now, and there's a ton of Raider fans that flew in for this game. They expect a blackout, they call it. So we'll see. I mean, you don't know what to expect with the Raiders, and then you heard all these rumors, and we'll talk about that on the grind about the coaches. But let's focus on tonight, and then you and I, for the first time, are going to try and do better than we did in the season and pick the wild card weekend. There's going to be 7 games.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. What's weird is 2 on Saturday. There's 3 on Sunday, John, with the primetime game, and then first ever wild card game on a Monday night.
On a Monday, which I think is great. I think it's really good. It's great for us leading into that to our show at 6:00 Eastern on Tuesday, and we're going to have an awful lot. By the way, I just want to show you, I've got my Dan Jansen celebrity golf hat on, and Dan Jansen is going to be a guest of ours later on in January as we head into the Winter Olympics, if we have the Winter Olympics. But what are you seeing? What are you seeing there, big boy?
So Baltimore is in the red zone, and Jacksonville, with about 28 seconds, is in the red zone. They can go up 17-3. Wow, boy! Yeah. You know what's interesting too, and we'll talk about it. Indianapolis. So I've gotten close to them because they're on Hard Knocks in season. The first time that HBO has done this. If they lose today, they're out. Be very interested to see how HBO covers that, because Irsay, their owner, it's not really good. Who's a good sport when you lose? So, look, John, we're going to change formats in February.
Yeah.
I'm safe to say that we're going to add another Hollywood segment that everyone's excited about, and then our content between you and I is getting better. I'm getting more comments. I'll see how you feel about it. They want us to do more Star Treks about what you and I would think. In other words, show a picture like we did of Trump, Obama, and Biden, and you and I make a comment on it. So we're going to do here at Daly Fish, John and I, because we're a 50-50 proposition. We're going to do what you guys want. So, John, tell them how to get a hold of us and take us out.
Actually, the best way is whenever we're live, just go to the chat box in there. If you're on that, again, we're live on Facebook, daily.fish.5. We're also on YouTube. You can also email us at dailyfish1, the number 1. So it's dailyfish1@gmail.com. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know what you want. We've got a lot of stuff lined up. We got a lot of stars, a lot of people that want to be on the show, and we're going to analyze a lot of stuff coming up. Even after football season, we got a lot of stuff to talk about of what's coming up, and we'll probably still talk football even after the football season's over, because there'll be a lot of things going on there. So the best way is if you want to email us, dailyfish1@gmail.com, and we will take whatever you're looking for, because all of you have made the show so great. And the fact that we are on in so many places. Fish, we're live in bars. Can you believe that? We're live in bars. Bars are actually watching it.
And I'll tell you, I had Hardison came into my bar the other night, and we talked about, he's really excited about handicapping the NBA for you. We have a lot of NBA fans, and the NBA, like John said, the NFL is going to end in February, which is soon. But the NBA is going to go into their, wow, okay, so Jacksonville first. So Jacksonville first and goal on the 1, and the Ravens are getting ready to go in. So we'll see what happens there. Anyways, the NBA is going to go full storm into their end of their season in the playoffs. So I can't wait.
I'm looking at NCAA basketball as well,
sure.
and my Friars all of a sudden are now in the top 20. They got blown out by Marquette after being named number 16 in the country, but they came back and won yesterday and won a pretty good game against St. John's. So we're going to be talking about that. Hopefully, we're going to get some Friar people on there too, so that you can enjoy a little bit of Friar Town there, Fish.
Before we sign off, you texted me the other day, and I thought it was interesting to let our viewers know you're going to be doing a really good celebrity golf tournament in April. We might do a daily remote. We'll probably do a daily remote a couple of days from there, and you'll see a lot of stars. So you'll start seeing that as the weather gets better. John's out there golfing everywhere. He's, I call him Johnny Tin Cup, so he'll be out there having some fun. So John, take us out so we can watch the end of these games.
All right, this is a Daly Fish Live. Again, we are teasing you for coming up this Tuesday. The Raiders, will be talking about the Raiders. That's for sure. So Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. We're on Facebook at daily.fish.5. We will be going live. If you miss us live, don't worry about it. You can see us on Facebook later. You can see us on YouTube. But coming up this Tuesday, new time, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And Fish, looking forward to hearing what's going to happen tonight in Las Vegas, which is probably the biggest game so far for the Raiders in Vegas.
Well, right now, Baltimore is going in. They're first and goal in the 1, and Jacksonville is up 13-3 at halftime. If Baltimore wins this game, I'm telling you, if Jacksonville wins and Baltimore wins, the Raider game has no meaning. So, But you know what? I'm saying this live. I know JT the Brick is watching this right now as we speak. I wouldn't be upset if the Raiders are in the playoffs by the time I go to that game. So
it could happen.
Yeah,
it could happen. Yeah,
right.
I love it.
TJ Watt just got a sack. He just tied Strahan's record as well. So I'll take us out. Enjoy the rest of the day, John.
All right, pal. Love you. Have fun.
You too.